Hello everyone and welcome to Dice Commando. So Andrew here. This is just a real quick video that is a follow-up to the video that you just watched, or at least was released immediately before this, which was decks for a new meta for Cobra missions. So we do actually now have a release date. It is March 6th. I went ahead and released this now because I think at this point, I think it's pretty obvious that I had shot that episode several weeks ago and I was just kind of holding it, hoping the release date would come. At this point, let's just get it out, right? That's really where I stand. But again, I had shot it several weeks ago, so I kind of wanted to update it with a couple of things that have really changed or I've become aware of since then. So first, obviously, we have the release date March 6th, which is coming, which is great. I want to add 2 cards to the list and kind of modify one of the other cards. Remember, at the beginning of the episode, I had specified some cards that I really liked from the new set. Doesn't mean I dislike these cards, but I want to add some new cards to it that really should be going into some of the decks that we saw. So the first is Face the Enemy. So this is a villain red card. There's really no reason not to be playing this card in any villain red deck, right? So the Muddy Transitions especially, it's not in that list. It absolutely should be. You can roll out that Death Trooper, Face the Enemy. If you know that they don't have any control because you've taken it away from them, you just flip to max damage. I mean, it's not a huge reach there. It's pretty straight up strategy, but it's an exceedingly powerful card. So not playing that in villain red deck is crazy town. The second card is this one, Feat of Strength. I admit, I just plain up screwed up on this card. When I read it first, I guess I got too hung up on the big hit on the end of having the 15 health. And I didn't realize that if you're running a 2-wide deck, this is just straight, like as long as you're alive, this is just straight up removal, right? Because remember, it's been ruled that your health is your printed health or modified if you put on like a Fortitude, not minus the amount of damage you have. So this card in itself for hero is like, I had been putting Under Fire in a lot of my decks. I mean, for the Wookiees, it may still be okay, but I'd been putting Under Fire in a lot of decks for just the red removal because it's kind of like a best defense. But Feat of Strength really should take that slot. So please, for every hero red list, maybe with the exception of the Wookiee one, but for every hero red list, please consider the Under Fire slot to absolutely be Feat of Strength. This card is really, really, really good for like a 2-wide deck where you have multiple characters that are 10 health or more. The last thing I just wanted to add is I'm convinced at this point that Admiral package is the way to go in that Mace deck. So remember, it's not Mace Tarful, it's Mace Wookiee Tribe. But I'm convinced that you should be running Admiral in there. I don't even know that you necessarily need to do Your in Command if you want to kind of keep the integrity of the list together. But I think, without a doubt, going Admiral in there is certainly the way to go. I don't think you do it in Ayla Tarful BTL, but I think you need to play it in the Mace. So, because you're just going to be able to keep Mace alive, that's your win con anyway. So, anyway, those are the 3 things I just wanted to change. Again, this is going to be very quick and dirty. Thank you for watching that and also for watching this. I do apologize that those decks are out of date-ish, but like I said, I had it shot several weeks ago and I didn't want to flush 30 minutes down the drain. I just figured I'd shoot this instead. So anyway, thank you for watching Dice Commando. I really appreciate your support. Thanks for sticking with us, and go Commando.